Hello, my name is Romka, aka Rue, aka Nerd Singing. My face isn't normally like this, except I went to the Mullica Hill Book Festival today, and I got my face painted, and it was a lot of fun. And I got this picture of, hand-drawn picture of Raven from Teen Titans, but I don't have that with me, but I'll share that later. Anyway, today is not important. Yesterday is what was important, and yesterday, June 12th, was the series finale of Phineas and Ferb. Now, Phineas and Ferb, it has a fandom. I'm not necessarily a part of that fandom, but that show, I just grew up with it. It was always there. I just look at Disney, and there's Phineas and Ferb. And now it's over. I mean, they'll still be doing repeats and stuff, but there are no new episodes, and it's just kind of sad. It's been on since 2007. That means it's been on for almost 8 years, and I started kindergarten in 2007, which means I literally grew up with the show, and it ended. So like it's just like this 8-year chunk just ended, and it's like crushing. So other than that, I'm here to talk about the series finale because I loved it. I felt that was like a kind of I felt okay-ish. I really liked it. I kind of loved it. I felt could have been slightly better, but I loved it and still. So but let me first, if you haven't seen the series finale, what are you doing here? Go watch it. It's like an hour long, probably less, because if you're watching it online, there probably won't be any commercials. But there were only like 4 commercial breaks, and they didn't even have a commercial break for like the first 30 minutes. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it. And if you have, I'm just going to give a recap of it. So, let's go. What basically happened was, they had this big, Phineas and Ferb, they created this big last summer invention thing, and they all go and test it out and have a song about it and whatever. So, later in the day, Doofenshmirtz, you know how he has all the designators, he's like, well, summer's coming to an end, what am I gonna do, what should I do, yeah, stuff, whatever. Thing is, he has this go back in timeinator, and Candace goes back, she goes to Dr. Doofenshmirtz's house because Vanessa lives there, and Candace and Vanessa are friends, so she goes to return Vanessa's movies, and she gets interested in the go back in timeinator, because it's the last day of summer, and like it's almost over, and she wants to go back and bust her brothers. So the thing is, the inator actually works, like miracle, first time in like what, 8 years, it works. So that's pretty cool. Without the help of Phineas and Ferb, you know what I'm talking about, the second dimension movie. No, not right now. No. Doofenshmirtz, he wants to like capture Perry and actually go on with his plan of being like the ruler of the tri-state area. And Candace wants to bust the brothers. So they hit this thing, and then it puts them in like a bubble, and then they go back in time. But they're the only people that remember that they went back in time. So now Candace tries multiple times. It keeps going back to go and show her mom that her brothers are doing bad stuff. Doofenshmirtz keeps going back because each time he puts it in a new trap, Perry escapes, and he has like no time for it and whatever. So then they just keep going back in time. But as they do that, there are like little rifts that come and start stealing stuff. When they do, like, people forget what they are and what they're used for. Like in one rift, they stole a spoon off Mr. Flynn Fletcher's cereal bowl. So then Candace goes back one more time, and then just like, why don't you use a spoon? And her parents are like, what's a spoon? And this happens with a bunch of other objects too, until Phineas and Ferb are stolen, and now her parents don't know that about Phineas and Ferb, and Candace is like, oh crap, we messed up. So now they've got to like go kind of travel another dimension, not like the second dimension movie, no, try to get them back and weird stuff. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Discussion time. I thought that this would be, more about Phineas and Ferb, but I like how it was more about Doofenshmirtz and Candace and their characters kind of like growing up and moving on from the busting and the eviling, and I remember Vanessa, I think she's like, you're not an evil guy, you're a good guy who feels like forced into like this bad stuff because of your backstories and whatever. So I felt that was very important. And then you get to see what happens to the characters. Like Vanessa goes to work for Alka. That's what she's saying. Oh, she has to move out because you can't be like living with Alka's like public enemy number 3. 3 sucks, Dr. D. I'm sorry. Number 3, not even. Whatever. So that's happened. It's just, I like it. Like, they're maturing and stuff. And then at the end, when they did the song about their summer and stuff, and it's just like, remember when Isabella kissed me and like we didn't remember? Wait, we weren't supposed to remember and stuff. It's just like shh. And then there's also just like wait 10 more years, which is a reference to the Act Your Age episode, which is like into the future 10 more years. And they were doing a last day of summer marathon, which I watched, and it was pretty funny because the creators, Swampy Marsh, at the end was like crying, like, oh, they're all grown up and whatever, and yeah. So I think the only reason I was kind of slightly disappointed by the series finale was because I thought there'd be more Phineas and Ferb and, you know, all that stuff, but I feel that the Act Your Age episode really kind of covered that stuff, so Candace and Doofenshmirtz, that's not that bad for, you know, ending it. I really loved it. I'm gonna be honest, I loved it. I'm just really saddened because childhood gone, and, you know, all those voice actors and actresses are just, I mean, they're moving on to hopefully more things, better adjective. So that's good for them. I mean, so are the creators and animators and stuff. And Phineas and Ferb was just a great show, and I'm kind of sad to see it go. Happier note, the cast, or members of the cast of the movie Paper Towns, along with the author of the book John Green, will be doing a tour called the Get Lost Get Found tour around the country. And for this to happen, you can vote for your state on Tumblr by liking or reblogging a post, and the more notes that your state gets, the more likely they are to come to it. And if your state gets the most notes, then they will come to it first, and you might even get an advanced screening of the movie Paper Towns. It says Life's a Pitch, Then Dive. It's got Quidditch and stuff. I got it when I went to the tour because awesome. And it has the Driftless Pony Club right there. Great band. Lizzie Waiter's an amazing singer. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please vote for my state down below, and I'll just link it to the official Tumblr if you want to vote for your own state. But vote for New Jersey, the Garden State, amazing shore, some Jersey accents, and I live in not a place where they do that. So vote for me because that. And thank you for watching. Please watch my next video or my previous videos or whatever you want, because freedom of whatever you want to watch. And okay, bye. Awkwardness. Okay, bye.